Hello everyone! Today we're going to be working on rainbow jellyfish. Let's begin by writing our name on the back of both of these sheets of paper. And then we're going to work on the first larger one, so you can set aside the other one. We're getting out our paints, and this paper is going to be our background paper. So we're going to be creating an ocean. When we're making our ocean, we're using our big daddy brushes, and we're going to wet our temper cakes and wake them up. So you can see I'm waking up the blue and the green paint. Swirl it around, and we're going to paint with the big daddy brushes, trying to get all the white spots covered, painting side to side. I'm going to mix a little blue and green together to make a blue-green, and continue painting from the top all the way down to the bottom of the paper. When you finish, you're going to move it to the drying rack. The smaller sheet of paper, you will need a smaller brush, and we're going to be painting rainbow stripes. So I'm going to be waking up red first, painting red all the way across in a stripe. Now, if you look at our paint tray, you notice we're missing the next color. The next color in the rainbow it's orange. We're missing orange. So I'm going to do a stripe of yellow and then kind of go back and forth in between my red and my yellow stripe, because I can mix the colors then and make the orange. So I'm going to add my yellow and go back and forth so that a little bit of that red turns into a yellow or an orange. After you make your orange, then you can continue painting the rest of the stripes as normal. So yellow, after yellow we have green, then blue, and purple. And look, I have some room at the bottom, so I'm just going to start repeating my rainbow, doing my red, orange, yellow again. Put that on the drying rack next. Welcome back. We are working on our ocean background. So your ocean background is dry. Using oil pastels, you are going to decorate the back of your paper. I'm going to begin by making some circles to kind of show some bubbles. So see how my white oil pastel shows up pretty good? You can switch colors as you want, doing some different colors for your bubbles. So I mix in a little bit of light blue. After that, we're going to make some seaweed. So pulling from the middle of the paper down in kind of a curvy line, you can create green seaweed that our jellyfish are going to hide into. So feel free to color things in. You can use light green, dark green. You can even blend colors over the top of them, like adding some whites in or some yellows. Let's work on our jellyfish. So taking our rainbow sheet of paper, you can flip it over and kind of plan out, are you going to make just one jellyfish, or are you going to make more than one? If you're making one, you're going to try to draw a rainbow curve as big as you can. In my example, I'm going to make two. So I'm making two big rainbow lines and then connecting the bottom of the rainbow with a wiggly line. After you've done drawing the lines, take your scissors and you can cut the jellyfish out. The next step is to add our yarn. That's going to be the tentacles of the jellyfish. So we're gluing them on the bottom wavy end of the jellyfish using our white glue bottle and attaching the yarn to the bottom so that it's all going to like hang down. You could use just one color yarn, or you can see here I'm using a couple different colors, but you add a few little dots of glue or a row of glue, and then you stick on the end of the yarn and continue all the way across the bottom of the jellyfish. Once you're done with that step, you can put glue on the back of the jellyfish head, flip it over, and you're going to want to press and hold for 20 seconds. So instead of 10, we're going to do 20 seconds. So I'm getting my glue bottle. I'm going to follow that rainbow curve and go right across the bottom of that yarn. Flip it over carefully because it does have glue on it. And you're going to press and hold. Count to 20. Repeat with the second jellyfish. And then we're going to move it to the drying rack after this step. All right, last steps on our jellyfish. You're getting your jellyfish back and you're using a Sharpie marker to draw the eyes and the mouth onto the jellyfish. So I'm going to make some big open eyes on one and some closed eyes with eyelashes on the other. I'm going to add a little bit of details with some oil pastels, like some white shine in the eyes, using white oil pastel, and then I'll use a pink to do some rosy cheeks next. Finish up by trimming any extra long yarn ends so that way they don't hang off the bottom of your paper. There we go. Your rainbow jellies are done.